Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.
Hello and welcome to Star Wars Geek Girl. As usual, I'm Zoe and I'm here with Lizzie.
Hi.
We're going to talk about the Star War.
The Star War.
Woo!
Big Star War.
Yeah, so first, this week in Star Wars, not much. Slow, no Boba Fett. I mean, there was like a Boba Fett special or something on Disney Plus. I don't know if it's this week or not, but yeah, but no Boba Fett trailer.
No, not yet.
Yes, it was for Disney Plus Day. Boba Fett special. So maybe some Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett things in there. Maybe, please. Please.
Book of Boba Fett. It's kind of what we're all waiting for right now. I kind of want to see the Cassian Andor show. So
yeah, I think
nothing about that though.
To wait for that because I think Obi-Wan Kenobi comes out before that. I just googled Star Wars news, make sure I'm not missing anything. There's going to be a Lego Star Wars game called Lego Star Wars Castaways on Apple Arcade.
Castaways?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You make your little character, and then you go to a planet and you team up with friends to battle enemies and solve puzzles. Interesting.
It's a game?
Apple Arcade. Yeah. So like
okay.
iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple TV. If you have an arcade subscription. Don't think I have that.
Don't think my family has that either.
So yeah, that. Galaxy of Creatures came out. It started.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that was like a thing that was coming out until it came out, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cute!"
Yeah, I was on my work bus on my way to work, and my dad was like, "Did you watch this?" And I was like, "No," and he was like, "Here's the trailer." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." Yeah, it looks really cute.
They're really cute. Each episode is just like a few minutes long. It's just a cute little droid going around to different creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They come out Thursdays. This past Thursday, they did banthas and porgs. And the galaxy of porgs are already so cute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the galaxy of creatures porgs, like in that art style, are literally the most precious things that have ever existed ever. They're so cute.
I'm waiting for Nexus. I really like Nexus. Nexus are cool.
Wildcats, Tukas.
Yeah, Nexus.
I don't know what else they're gonna do. I didn't watch the trailer.
There was a good variety, but I can't specifically name every single creature that was there.
What is wrong with you? Why can't you?
Well, I can't remember it.
I know, I'm teasing.
Okay, I was like, I just can't remember good.
Yeah, but I'm excited for cuteness every Thursday.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good time.
To hold us off until
I don't know how long it's gonna be. Like how many episodes?
Oh.
It'll just go forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. Well, until they run out of animals.
They'll make more animals.
It's true.
Obviously. So the next thing that happened this past week was that the Vision soundtrack came out on like Spotify and all those things.
Let me guess. You've listened to it nonstop.
Yes. Well, actually, it was really great because it came out when I started reading Ronin. So I listened to that soundtrack while reading Ronin for the dual soundtrack.
Immersed. You were very immersed.
The Tatooine Rhapsody song. They don't have the English version on like the official release that I could find, but they have the Japanese version, and it's basically the same, just
Japanese.
in Japanese. But yeah.
I have not listened. I don't have Spotify.
Good. I'm so happy. I've been waiting for it to come out for so long, and then it did. And I was so happy.
You and my dad, probably.
Yes. Well, Tatooine Rhapsody songs are just so good. You know?
I think my dad should make his own version, though.
Yeah, he should.
Yes.
He'd rock it.
I'll tell him to get right on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, except now if you want to listen to the Vision songs, you can do that. Well, actually, I mostly listen to Tatooine Rhapsody and the Duel. I have to listen to the other ones a little bit more still. But yes.
Yes. So wait, but like, is the Tatooine Rhapsody, that's just the same one as in the actual episode, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
but it's the Japanese one, not English.
Oh,
The first I was
I
like,
get it. I get it.
this doesn't sound the way I remember it. And I was like, oh, it's in a different language. That's probably
Got
why. But it's still very good.
Nice.
I was like, I thought I knew the words to this a little better.
No, apparently not. Not in Japanese. Try to learn it in Japanese. You
Maybe I
have,
will.
I don't know how long until the English version comes up.
Hopefully someday. Oh yeah, I think it doesn't matter for the other ones if it's released in Japanese or English because they don't have words. But for that one, it's like, oh, I don't know the words. Darn. Oh well.
Oh well. But yeah, that's cool.
Yes. And then the other thing this week is on Friday is the anniversary of the podcast.
Nice.
Woo! How many years? 6? 7?
Since
How old am I?
middle school.
20.
My middle school.
I think 6. Was I 14? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was like 13 then. That makes sense. Maybe. Hold on. I have no idea. I can't math right now.
I think 6. We'll go with 6.
Okay.
That would be 2015. And that's because that was when Force Awakens came out. That makes sense.
Yes. Oh, yeah, yes.
Like we figured out with Star Wars math.
Star Wars math.
But yeah, it's been a good time.
Very good time. It's been a long time.
Yeah. And realized till my dad said it, and I was like, whoa. Yeah.
I think we're doing great though.
Yeah, we've had a lot.
Lately, there's not a lot of news, but like I think we're still doing good.
When Book of Boba Fett comes out, we're gonna do
Way
so
more
good.
content. Way more content. I don't even. Well, because like my dad, he's like, okay, every week talk about this, and I'm like, how do you have all these ideas of what to talk about? And then I also realize he reads, and I do not read. So he has so much books to talk about, which is fair.
Yeah, I feel like we'd have an easier time if we kept up with the comics.
You should read the War of the Bounty Hunters.
I haven't read those.
There's only like 6 issues. Comics are like 3 pages long.
Yeah, but I know I should. I had a lot going on in life.
That's fair. I know.
But I am gonna reread Lost Stars this week.
Okay.
And I did finish Ronin yesterday.
There's a manga for Lost Stars, which is kind of cute.
I have too much. Don't tell me that.
The art is great and it's super cute. I'm just saying.
I know there's a Rebels manga too. And everyone's like, So
Yeah, my dad has
want it?
those
I was
too.
like, of course I want it, but no, please don't.
I met a person 3 days ago. I went on the bus, and this person, she had like the Leia book,
Oh,
and she
cool.
was like right in front of me. So I was like, "Hey, I heard that was a really cool book." And she was like, "Oh, have you read it?" I was like, "No." Again, like I said, I've only heard that it's really good from family members and friends. And she was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, what kind of Star Wars books do you read?" And I was like, actually, like I like the Galaxy's Edge books a lot more." She was like, "Oh, I like Clone Wars." I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
I like her.
Yeah, you would. I did. I was like, yeah, Clone Wars is okay. Yeah. This is a conversation for Zoe.
Yes. I've been rewatching Clone Wars, and by rewatching, I mean I
I
started
should have
watching
I
it
should have
like a month
recommended.
ago, and I'm just starting season 4. Maybe I'll start season 4 tomorrow.
I should have recommended Dark Disciple.
Why didn't you?
I had one job.
What? You forsaking your father?
I see her all the time on the bus. It's fine. I'll just go up and be like, read this. Cool.
Do it.
Goodbye. That's it.
Yes. I forgot about Dark Disciple. Just kidding.
I mean,
I didn't say that. So I didn't forget anything.
Well,
It's on my reread
how
list.
many Clone Wars like books are there besides like the ones that are coming out soon?
Dark Disciple.
There's
You could argue the Padme books are like prequel era books.
Yeah, I guess because she
Thrawn.
mentioned like she likes the prequels and like the Clone Wars, so like yeah, that would.
Thrawn Alliances would be a Clone Wars book.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Ahsoka's a Clone Wars book.
I did recommend her to read Ahsoka book because I was like, that's really good.
Master and Apprentices.
Yeah, well, it's
before,
before, but it's
way
prequels.
before, but it is prequels. I'm trying to think. What else have I read?
Trying to think of all the books that my dad has.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think he recently sold like some comics, so
I did see that, and I was like, "Wow, that's a lot of
yeah.
comics."
Well, because he sold them, and then he just bought like the. I guess there were books that came out that just have all the comics in it in one book. So he has that now to
That makes
have
sense.
more room. And so my mom doesn't get mad at more comics.
Let's look at the Wikipedia timeline.
Wikipedia.
We love a good Wikipedia.
Only my dad was here.
Right? He would just know. I said the Padme.
He would be the Wikipedia.
Your dad is walking Wikipedia. It's not a book, but the Dooku
Oh yeah.
audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
Audio drama. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Yes.
Catalyst is technically Clone War era.
Catalyst?
The Krennic and Urso book.
Oh, yes.
The Clone Wars Stories of Light and Dark.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I only read the Anne Convery one because
the other ones I think are retellings of Clone War.
Yeah.
So it's
that one was like really cool and about witches and like yes, it was really good.
Spooky for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I did also find Galaxy of Creatures is going to be 12 episodes with 2 episodes every Thursday.
12 episodes. It needs more.
It needs all of them. But they have a little plushie line with blurgs and
No.
like monkey lizards and Minox and porgs and
No.
rancors and tauntauns, and they're really cute. And I don't have money.
I don't have monies and I don't have room. My room is filled with stuffed animals. And then friends in college, every time like a birthday or something comes up or like Christmas, they're like, here's a plushie. I'm like, thank you, but I have no room. I don't have enough suitcases. I hope they don't make a neck suit plushie.
That would be a shame.
It really would. But yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Glad we're getting at least some of the Galaxy of Creatures content for, a good while.
That'll last us what? So that's
You said 2 every week?
Two every week.
12?
So it's
like
5 more weeks. So that'll get us into November through November.
Yeah. That's good.
But the porgs are just so cute. So cute.
All right. Well,
this is a very short podcast.
It is, but
But-
that's just because there's not much to talk about. Again, I will find that girl on the bus and I will tell her to read Dark Disciple.
Y'all shall update us. Yeah, well, happy podcast anniversary.
Happy podcast anniversary on Friday.
Friday. Yes.
I will be working.
I will be I'm on duty that night. Haha. And the duty
will also be
and on
working.
duty the night before. Haha.
Uh-huh. How long do you have to stay up again?
I don't have to stay up, but I have
Okay.
to have the phone. And if someone calls, even at night, I have to answer it. And the ring it's traumatizing. It's a horrible ringtone. And even like the worst part is it vibrates really loud. And there's like half a second where you hear the vibrate before it actually starts to ring. And it hurts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's always just like someone locked themselves out or something. Or the worst is when they call and they're just like one time I got a call at like 11 and they were like, what's the Wi-Fi password? I was like, okay.
The only reason I ever went to my RAs was because like once I got locked out because my key wasn't working because they had to change the doorknob, and 2 to get the kitchens to open because they never opened the kitchens. That's it. That is
We don't
all.
have kitchens.
That's okay. But
Yeah. Well, that was a podcast. I also do plugs. Star Wars Geek Girl Facebook page is Star Wars Geek Girl. Twitter and Instagram at SWGeekGirl, and then StarWarsGeekGirl.com is a website. It's a poll every month, quizzes on Wednesdays, blog articles on Fridays. I try to do book reviews on Mondays. Yes, I posted the Ronin book review on Tuesday because I did not finish it in time for Monday. But
that is okay.
I worked this weekend at Touch Wonderland, and it was long days, so I didn't get to read.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. For the Rogue Rebels, we have theroguerebels.com, Instagram and TikTok at The Rogue Rebels, Twitch at Rogue Rebels, podcast, wherever you find Star Wars Geek Girl, Facebook page, The Rogue Rebels, and Twitter at Rogue Rebels Fam.
Yay!
My
Check
dad
out.
is still. Go ahead.
Sorry, continue.
Just my dad is still making podcasts with a lot of people about different books. Maybe I can get a podcast in about, War of the Bounty Hunters, because I'm just at work and I'm like, hey, do you know Boba Fett? And they're like, I know of Boba Fett. I'm like, did you know that there was a War of Bounty Hunters? And they're like, no. I'm like, do you want to know? No. I'm like, I'm going to tell you anyway.
That's on when I have desk duty as an RA. We have to be at the front desk with another RA from 6 to 8. So I just get to hold people hostage and talk about Star Wars. It's amazing.
Yeah. My coworker said it sounded very interesting and that it should be a series instead of a comic series.
Interesting.
Which, like, I would love to see animated War of the Bounty Hunters. I would love to see animated anything. That would be cool. I don't know. Just saying.
Animated Rebels.
Yes.
Oh jeez. Well, this was a fun time. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I was Zoe.
I was Lizzy.
Thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. May the force be with you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Star Wars Geek Girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.